What's up everybody, my name is JR, aka the Sinister Camaro, and welcome to another video. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos like this. Or if you've been here before, thank you so much for joining us for another video. Now today, I got a fun, exciting project for you guys. I've been asked so many times, how do I get ready for car shows? What do I do to actually watch this thing, get ready, tip-top shape to win some of those awards that everybody keeps looking for? Well, today I'm going to show you just that and little bitty excerpts. I'm not going to go in full detail as we probably already have a video for that on this car. I'm going to show you my whole entire process that takes me hours to do all the time in this cold, cold weather that we're in right now. And not only that, you'll see little excerpts in little sections, a few minutes or so, whereas it will take me probably all day to get this thing ready the way I want it to. But enjoy. I hope you guys learned something from it. Just to let you know, I do not use any kind of foam blasters or car washes or anything like that with this car. It barely ever sees water. We use the waterless wash on a lot of these parts. So check out how this thing goes from 9 months of just crud, because I haven't washed it in like 9 months since this pandemic started. But 9 months of just crud building up on this car is going to be all we wiped away in a matter of a few hours today. So sit back, enjoy, and let me know in the comments if the audio is any better or worse, if we have to fine tune or tweak it in any way, shape, or form, because if you see this guy right here, we've got a wireless lavalier microphone system, professional setup that we just got, so we're testing it out. So let us know if it's any better or worse, what we can do to kind of bump it up or down as far as making these videos for you guys, because we want the highest quality for you guys. So let's jump right into it, and let's start with the interior of the car and see what we've got to do to get these inside of these windows clean, the floorboards clean, and what other things we've got to do inside the car. Alright, so here's what everything looks like. As you can see, wheels are super dirty. We've got door jambs, super dirty, rained in and everything. Yes, we do drive this car even in the rain. We've got dirt. I've already taken out the floor mats, so we're gonna get them squared away. We definitely need to clean out the inside of the windshield, even though you can't see it on camera. It's very like foggy because of all the dust that gets in it, because I rolled my windows down a lot. So we gotta get that fixed and get the little dash cleaned off a little bit. When it comes to this guy right here, of course, the hood, it doesn't look that bad on camera, but it actually is really super dusty. We've got a lot of bug splatters that we have on the front of the car. Again, 9 whole months of no cleaning, just enjoying the drive. So we got a little bit of work to do, just a little bit. Trunk setup is not too bad. We got little dirt chips here and there that we just get up. We've even got some dirt even in the bow tie back here. Dirty. And always clean your tips. All that dirt in there. So a lot of grime that we've got to work with, but we're gonna get it car show ready for sure. All right, so to start off, it's one of my least favorite things to do. Clean the inside of this windshield. It's slanted, you can't really get your arm down in there, so it's a very tough job to do. So I grab a dry rag, what I call a wet rag, and then I have some Chemical Guys Total Interior that I clean my glass with, and we're gonna spray it on here, wipe it on with the wet one, dry it off with the dry one, and that's pretty much it. So here we go. All right, so once you get done with that, if you have no streaks on there whatsoever, you did a great job. Good job. Keep wiping until you get those streaks out, because trust me, you can't see at night when those lights are shining bright at you. So next, we're going to move on to the dash, the plastics. We're going to take some more Chemical Guys protective dressing. That way it blocks the UV, because these dashes are known to crack around these front gills up there, where the AC and the defroster, all that stuff comes out at. Usually cracks up there if this is not treated. I do this at least twice or maybe 3 times a year just to protect this when it sits out in the sun. So we're gonna basically take a rag, spray it down, wipe, and then this will be looking just like new. All right, and just like that, we are done. all the plastics like this right here, that, doors down here have all been hit with the cleaner. And let's just say it looks super nice. It's nice and it's like a darker color. It's not like a faded gray anymore. So that's definitely needed. So next, what I would usually do is the seats. I'm gonna leave a thumbnail right here so that you can see the thumbnail for the video, but it doesn't need it. I only do that like once, maybe twice a year. Condition and clean this leather here. Doesn't really need it right now, and I don't want to waste your time. So just click the link in the description and it'll take you there if you really want to know how to get your leather looking brand spanking new. But as far as the interior is concerned, one last thing that we have to do, and that is vacuum. So we're gonna get that started and then we'll be done with the interior. Also, another mental note, back there, not many people sit back there. It's good to get the cleaner on that back dash just to keep it nice and clean. But other than that, there's not really much back there other than some plastic side pieces because we keep the seats down, so we're not gonna get into that. So instead, let's just go ahead and get this nice little fall weather out of our car. All right, and we're done. So it's been vacuumed. We made sure to get back here, nice little crevices. Front's been vacuumed. I would say it's a pretty successful job. Nice and clean, like it. All right, so now that we're done with the inside of the car, now we need to work on the outside. So don't forget your door jambs when doing this, but first we're gonna work on this wrap. So every bit of this wrap is gonna be clean. It's gonna use a nice wrap detailer. It's very simple, spray on, spray off kind of thing with 2 rags like we've been doing. I've got a video for that too. I'll leave the thumbnail up here so you can go check that out. I think I might have to redo that video because it's a little dark. Wrap detailer, just spray it on, wipe it off on your wrap. Any other parts, they'll probably streak so it don't get on your glass or in your paint. They will streak a little bit, but nothing that won't come off with a little elbow grease. Just spray it on, wipe it off, and it's pretty much good. This is gonna take a lot of time. It's the second worst thing to do because it takes so much time. The worst thing to do are those wheels, which we already have a video on that as well, which I'll also leave a little thumbnail here. So if you wanna go check that out, more detail, you can do that on how we get these bad boys clean. But that's gonna be a job. All right guys, so here it is. Here's the body actually cleaned. Really the worst parts to get are back here behind this wheel back here and behind that front wheel up there. They're the 2 worst spots out of the whole entire wrap to do, but nice and clean, clean booty, clean wrap. So it's just the wrap, not the wheels yet. So we haven't got to that. So the wrap is now clean. Well, at least almost. And I say almost because now we've got bug spots to worry about. So you see the bug spots all over the front, the bug guts, bug juice, all over the front of the wrap. So now we're gonna do the same process, except we're gonna spray a little bit more wrap detailer on here just because like spots like this with the dried bug spots, since it's been on there for so long, it's gonna have to absorb some liquidation into the bug guts in order for it to lift off. So we've got to spray on, wait, wipe off, spray on, wait, all that. So a few times of that and we should be able to get that through. And voila, there you go. All the bug guts are gone off the wrap. Again, we have not done the paint yet, but it's off the wrap. Looking so good, fresh and so clean. Not bad for a guy who drives his car pretty much 2-3 times a week, even in the winter months. Except for when there's salt on the ground, because I don't like to deal with salt underneath the car. But next we're gonna move on to the windows and the paint. So what we're gonna do to get those clean, good old Zano Grand Finale. Now you only use this if you pretty much buffed your car a little bit, and I did that a while back, and this thing has been keeping it super fresh. So basically just spray on the windows, wipe it off, and then I dry it off with another clean rag. So that's all I do with the paint and the windows, even the bug splatter in the front. Again, bug splatters, make sure you spray it on, let it soak in the bug guts a little bit, and then it'll be easier to clean off without scratching the paint. So keep that in mind. So next we're gonna be doing a little bit of the carbon fiber hood, windows, and paint. And here is your after. As you can see, Glass is now done. Paint done. There's the glorious carbon fiber hood. Windows, paint, just everything. Shining already. We have not done the wheels yet. We're gonna get to it. But I just want to say, make sure, do your tips. See how clean that is? See how much better that looks? Brake lights done, spoiler clean. Man, she's looking good. She's not even supposed to be a gloss wrap, but man, does she shine. Also, another tip, make sure to get your door jambs. Check it out. Clean. Clean. So much better. Alright, and last but not least, wheels and tires. So, what we're gonna do is use the same Zano that we used on the paint and the glass. We'll do we'll spray it all around the wheel, brake caliper and everything. Once we have it sprayed and soaked in, we're gonna wipe it off with a rag, and then we're gonna dry it off with another rag on top of that. And that should get it to looking black again, because that's what the color is supposed to be. But, after that's done, brand new looking car, and we'll go from there. So, let's go ahead and get started and see what it looks like. Alright guys, so what do you think? Here it is, all cleaned up. It's just one wheel. Got a little dirty. Just a little bit. Can't really see because of the light. I just want to say, I don't know what paint they used on this, but DreamWorks killed it on these brake calipers. I really didn't have to do much to it. Look how much they still shine to this day. Like, it's like glass. That's awesome. I love that. So just looking at what they used to look like, you see how dull, dingy they are. But now, bam, right in your face. So let's go ahead and check out the others. And after we do that, of course, we're gonna shine the tires. And the last thing we're gonna do, because it really needs to be done, hasn't been done in a while, is underneath the hood. That's the one spot that people forget about, is to clean everything under the hood for car shows and everything. I like to do it just because I like to do it every once in a while, but we definitely gotta do that. It's nasty under there. And there we go, all clean. Full car is clean on the outside. Looking good. Digging it. Looks much better than it did. Now, what we're gonna do next is tire dressing. So you always want to put like tire coating on there. That way, not only does it look good, it actually saves the tire from dry rotting. So it's a nice little touch that you really want to do. Now, they have different patterns, the different variations of these. You can get one that makes it look really slick, like it's been wet the whole time. Those usually sling up on the side of the car, so be careful with those. You can get like a matte type finish that looks kind of like this and has like a little bit of gloss to it. They even make stuff, like I think Black Magic has the tire shine where it has the glitter in it. If you're into that, I mean, so be it. But what we're gonna do for us, we're gonna use this guy again. The same thing that we use inside the car, we actually use on the wheels too. It really enhances the look of the tire, and it makes it look shiny. So let's go with that. But basically what we're gonna do, we're gonna spray it on our little applicator. I also got one of these from Chemical Guys. It's nice to use on the truck and the car, really super cheap, and when they start falling apart, you just buy another one. So not too bad, but you put it on the gray part of this, and then you simply just smooth it around the tire. And that's pretty much all you gotta do. So we're gonna do that real quick, give you the end results of that, and then we're gonna tackle the motor. All right, so tire shine is on. As you can see, the tires look so much better. Glossy, not that dull color that we had before. So the outside of the car is officially done. This is the end result of everything that I go through. I've been at this for a couple hours now, but it's starting to look like an actual car, show car. So really digging it, really liking it. Look at that shine. So next, let's come over to the front of the car. Bring my little light with me. I'm so sorry that you have to see this, but 9 months, guys. 9 months. 9 months, and look at that. Gross. 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 Even underneath. Just looks so bad. We're gonna change that. We're gonna get it all nice and clean under here, at least the best we can. I'm not trying to get it super show quality. just because we don't have a show to go to with the pandemic going on, but we need it looking good so for future videos. So let's go ahead and start. So what we're gonna do, basically gonna take a rag and spray it with some of that Zano stuff that I told you about before, the grand finale spray. We're just gonna wipe down, wipe off, wipe down, wipe off, wipe down, wipe off, everything that you see, and pretty much just do that the whole entire way. So this is gonna take a little bit of time, but see you in just a second. And just like that, we are done. Clean, semi-clean. I don't use any kind of dressing or anything under here unless I'm actually at a show. I might throw some of the tire shine on the tube here, but other than that, that's pretty much all I do with the underhood. Not too shabby though. Alright guys, so there you have it. There it is. The whole entire car is finished. Nice and clean. Now we actually can drive it. Maybe not, I don't know. But at least when she's sitting here, she's sitting pretty. We got a couple more things to do to this car, but it's something that I haven't done before, so we're gonna leave it in another video. But this is basically the highest level that you can possibly get on what I do, clean this car for a car show. So a lot goes into it. It's been a few hours. It's been a lot of grease and grime and all that, but the finished product is awesome. Now when we're actually driving, we actually want to be seen with it. But yeah, let me know in the comments below, like what kind of things do you guys do, or what do you think that we should do in order to get this thing looking even better? Now under the car, doing all that kind of stuff, we don't have a list for it, so we can't do that yet. But I'm telling you, it does look good underneath too. I don't drive in the salt, so no rust or anything like that. But that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We'd love to have you in this community and to get to know you and everything like that. If you have any questions at all, leave them in the comments. Drop a like if you enjoyed this video. And then without further ado, don't forget, always remember, stay sinister.
Perfect.